like the racism in New York better. You guys aren't born with it, you know? People don't get racist here until you inconvenience everybody else. I saw this dude, he held up the train. Nobody cared about the color of his skin until he held up the train. He had his backpack on, and his backpack wouldn't let the doors close, but he didn't know it was him, so the doors just kept going, dino, dino. Somebody was like, yo, take that fucking sack off or go back to where you came from. What's messed up is that it worked. That dude went straight back to Connecticut.
And as soon as they're done, here come the three old ladies sweeping, mopping, dusting, washing everything down with that purple water, that Fabuloso or something like that. I don't know. That ain't from America. That stuff is bona fide. That gets off third world dirt. Like you got a cholera outbreak. You get that Fabuloso, Jack. That stuff cleans everything, son. It like punks out Mr. Clean like he's a bitch, okay? That Fabuloso is the real deal. I go with the Fantasimo. Boy, I call it ghost water. All right, because that's what it does. It'll strip paint, man, if you let it set on there too long. And these old ladies are cleaning everything. You're standing in the former shell of your house going, why are we moving? This is amazing. It was our crap that was messing this house up.
You could be in the middle of a fucking tragedy. If you heard an Australian accent, you'd still be like, you know what I mean? Like if there was like an Australian guy in the office on 9/11, it was like, oh fuck, look out! Like, oh no, there's another one, get down! Oh fuck, it's hot up here, gonna have to jump out. No!
Weed will make me like paranoid sometimes, but when there's shit that makes me nervous, weed will like help me. Like I don't like watching the news sober. The news fucking scares me, bro. Makes me sad. But if I watch news while smoking weed, bro, when I'm high, I think of all the solutions. I could save this country. Like earlier this year, they were on the news freaking out. They were like, every American social security number has been stolen. Everybody's. I was like, so then give everybody a new one. They didn't even have to report that. Just send the new ones in the mail, like, this is you now. All right. When that happened, some of my cousins from Mexico that they don't have papers, they were trying to play it off. They were like, dang, what are we gonna do now? They were like, I guess we're all the same.
I used to do drugs. I still do, but I used to too.
Syndrome, you can always tell who's never been around it in their lives. Like if I tell people, if I'm like, yeah, I have family members with Down syndrome, people that have never been around it are always like, oh, like Down syndrome is the fucking end of the world. Are they okay? Are they doing okay? It's like, they're doing better than everybody I know. They're the only dudes I know having a good time pretty consistently. Sorry they're not on fucking Adderall and anti-anxiety like the rest of us. They're on fucking Capri Suns. Having a good time. Dude, my Uncle Danny sneaks grilled cheese sandwiches into restaurants just in case they don't serve grilled cheese sandwiches. It's the best. You'll be out to dinner with him, you look across the table, you see him sneaking a grilled cheese. Yo, where'd you get that cheese, Danny? His dad's with him, he's like, that fucker, he's been making them at night, I know he is. I'm not making them at night, Dad. And he'll look at you and be like, I'm making them at night.
If white people pick your fruits and vegetables, your salad's gonna cost $97. You want a cheeseburger, $3.50. You want pickles on it, $12. Damn. Are those magic pickles? What the hell is going on? And then this white lady goes, I guess we'll get somebody else. And I'm like, who, ma'am? Who? I don't know. I guess black people. And I'm like, I see some black guys about to stand up. Hold on, playboys. I got this, okay? Don't worry about it, okay? I was like, Ma'am, if you think you're getting black people back in the same fields they got out of 150 years ago, you are smoking crack, okay? I hate to break it to you, but you can't get a black man to go into a big backyard and pick a movie, much less a fruit or a vegetable.
I got into an argument with a girlfriend inside of a tent. That's a bad place for an argument. Because then I tried to walk out and slam the flap. How are you supposed to express your anger in this situation? Zipper it up really quick.
Gentlemen, you know the number one reason they don't do it is our own hygiene, okay? Stinky, okay? That's the number one reason they don't. Girls, never allow this to be a problem for you. Attack your man when he comes out of the shower. Let me tell you something about your guy. Every guy in here washes his junk 3 times every shower. Soap, shampoo, conditioner, okay? When he comes out of the shower, he might not have touched his feet since 2002. His junk, spotless. Take the towel off of him, put the towel on the ground, place your knees on the towel, cushioning your knees, make it for a more ergonomically correct position. You got to take matters into your own hands, so to say. All right? Grab it, look up at him and go, I'm a dirty, naughty little girl. Yes, you are. I'm about to cover your face with enough DNA to film 3 episodes of CSI, you filthy animal. Oh my God, is this hot? Sweet Jesus.
I've been feeling real good, man. I recently moved out from home for the first time ever. Thank you, one person. It's a little apartment, man, but honestly, it's already gone to my head. Like, just saying I have my own place feels like I'm saying, like, I got stocks and bonds now. Like, when I walk into places, I walk in like I got options to buy now, you know? I'll be using technical terms when I walk into my friend's house. I'm like, yo, this place got square footage? Check your lease, man. Mine came with square footage, bro. I feel it. I feel like I got it like that now, man. I was at the store. I saw some kids buying chips and candy. I was like, you know what? That's on me today. One of the kids was like, are you sure? I was like, yeah, it's cool. I got an apartment now. I've been trying to show that apartment off to get girls to notice me. Like, everywhere I go, I take my lease with me now. I just let it hang out the pocket a little bit. Yeah, right there. The other day, I acted like I accidentally dropped it by a girl at a bar. She was like, hey, you dropped this piece of paper. I was like, oh, damn, did I drop my 13-month lease? I said, you keep that one. That's you right there. If I'm being 100% honest, I do want to use the apartment to get girls to notice me, but, man, after that deposit and this one furniture I have, I don't really have money left for girls, bro. Like, I have approached one girl. I approached one girl at the bar. I was like, hey, what's up? What you drinking? And she was like, Crown and Coke. I was like, nice. That was as far as I could afford to go. But after a minute, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Man, I'm going to just go for it. So I told her, could you buy me one too, please?
So I was like, great, that sounds awesome. What are y'all going to do? We're going on a 10-mile hike. And I'm like, what? 10 miles? Oh, yeah, y'all raising money for cancer or something? 10 miles. Okay, that does not sound like fun to me, okay? All right, if I'm going on a 10-mile hike, somebody's life is on the line, okay? Somebody close. Not just...
Racism is a bitch. I mean, white people, you gotta know. It fucks you up, but what it does to black people is a bitch. Because no matter what, it's hard enough being a human being. It's really fucking hard enough just to be that. Right? Just to go through everyday life without murdering a motherfucker. It's hard enough just to walk through life decent as a person. But here's another element added to it when you're black. Your mother's got that little edge on us. Is enough to make you crazy.
Bro asked me for $100 this afternoon. $100, shit. The fuck? You must think I'm a goddamn idiot. Shit, I'd give me 50 cents worth of cold cream and hit this summit. And wake up in the morning satisfied with $99.50 my motherfucker.
I lived in Hawaii in a place, I wanted to go to a place where there was no people, and I found a place. There's 500 people live where I live, and they're brown. And I like that because you can sleep at night. You know, because you live around white people in the country, anything could happen. Not that I don't trust white people, it's just that in the night, you know what I mean? I don't know, something happens to white people, you start drinking, and when you hear one of them others go, yeehaw! 5 months ago, I heard the funniest shit I'd ever heard in my life was a Chinese person that stuttered. I swear, this dude was really stuttering in Chinese. I'm like, and his friends was getting mad at him, trying to help his ass, right? Going, he was still going, you go to Chinatown, they get mad if you don't eat all the food, right? You go, man, can I have a check, please?
This girl laid down on the grass and opened her legs, and all the mosquitoes died. A hornet's nest fell out of an oak tree. 2 wild dogs fell out. Oh, God. Years ago, girls didn't smell like they do now. I swear to you, they got stuff now, girls. They got douche powders with different flavors. You've tasted them, fellas. Yeah, different flavors. My old lady bought some. Tuna. At least, I hope it was tuna.
But I'd much rather like my grandmother to discipline me than my father, right? Because my father just go out. I mean, he might say any kind of shit, you know, like, go stand in the middle of the street while I start the car. You heard me, get your ass in the middle of the street. My father was scary, boy. I'd piss on myself sometime. He'd call my name, Richard, huh? And I had a fight with my father one time. You know, it wasn't exactly a fight, but I did the best I could. I just got tired of them ass whoopers, right? I said, this is it. I'm not taking no more ass whooping. This is it. And he looked at me and he said, what, you a man now, motherfucker? Yeah. And he hit me in the chest hard. He hit me so hard, my chest just caved in and wrapped around his fist. And I held on to it with my chest. I would not let it go so he could hit my ass again. And everywhere he moved his arm, I was hanging on like this. And my father was an honest person. I mean, he said anything was on his mind. Like, he brutally honest man. Because I remember when my stepmother died, we're going to the funeral, and everybody was crying shit. I said, Pop, it's going to be all right. Pop, it's going to be all right. You know, it was about 14 below zero. And he was in the back seat. I said, Pop, it's okay, it's okay. He said, yeah, to get any colder, going to have to bury the bitch by herself. Now, that's my father. You know I wasn't loud. Right? Because he got to the graveyard, he was telling the preacher, the dirt, get to the part with the dirt. Shit is cold. Yeah, baby, I love you, but shit is cold out there. Goddamn. 5 months ago, I heard the funniest shit I'd ever heard in my life was a Chinese person that stuttered. I swear, this dude was really stuttering in Chinese. I'm like, and his friends was getting mad at him, trying to help his ass, right? Going, he was still going, you go to Chinatown, they get mad if you don't eat all the food, right? You go, man, can I have a check, please? But I'd much rather like my grandmother to discipline me than my father, right? Because my father just go out. I mean, he might say any kind of shit, you know, like, go stand in the middle of the street while I start the car. You heard me, get your ass in the middle of the street. My father was scary, boy. I'd piss on myself sometime. He'd call my name, Richard, huh? And I had a fight with my father one time. You know, it wasn't exactly a fight, but I did the best I could. I just got tired of them ass whoopers, right? I said, this is it. I'm not taking no more ass whooping. This is it. And he looked at me and he said, what you, a man now, motherfucker? Yeah. And he hit me in the chest. Hard.
Please, I don't need that. I had that in the Marine Corps. That's right. Clap. Oh, these stories I'm going to tell you about. I'll tell you what your reaction will be to my next story. See, when I get to the punchline, there'll be silence, giggles, and snickers, then laughs. Watch. These two girls were walking down the street, and one girl hunched the other. She said, hey, girl, look across the street. Isn't that your husband coming out the florist? She said, yes, damn it, he's got 24 roses. She said, I'm going to have to keep my legs up in the air 3 days. Her girlfriend looked at her and said, well, why don't you get a vase? That's the way to laugh, honey. That's the way. Throw your neck back and enjoy yourself. It's pretty. Wish I like white women.
He hit me so hard, my chest just caved in and wrapped around his fist. And I held on to it with my chest. I would not let it go so he could hit my ass again. And everywhere he moved his arm, I was hanging on like this. And my father was an honest person. I mean, he said anything was on his mind. Like, he brutally honest man. Because I remember when my stepmother died, we're going to the funeral, and everybody was crying shit. I said, Pop, it's going to be all right. Pop, it's going to be all right. You know, it was about 14 below zero. And he was in the back seat. I said, Pop, it's okay, it's okay. He said, yeah, to get any colder, going to have to bury the bitch by herself. Now, that's my father. You know I wasn't loud. Right? Because he got to the graveyard, he was telling the preacher, the dirt, get to the part with the dirt. Shit is cold. Yeah, baby, I love you, but shit is cold out there. Goddamn. 5 months ago, I heard the funniest shit I'd ever heard in my life was a Chinese person that stuttered. I swear, this dude was really stuttering in Chinese. I'm like, And his friends was getting mad at him trying to help his ass, right?
Hey, man, I just want to say thanks for hanging out with us today here on Tubesquatch. You could have been anywhere else on the internet, probably watching a raccoon ride a skateboard or a baby dance to some pit bull song. But you chose to be here, and that means something. Let me know down there in the comments what part hit you the hardest, or made you spit out your drink. I read all them things, even the weird ones. YouTube says they know you're going to like that next video down below. I don't know how they know, but I trust that algorithm like it's my cousin working at the DMV. And hey, don't forget to hit that like button, smack that subscribe, and join the Squatch fam. We're out here in the woods of the web, keeping it weird and wild. I'll see y'all in the next one. Stay legendary, stay squatchy.